Well, look who's here. Chris Bedford of Common Sense Magazine. Chris, let's go through it. This is a scandal. The media immediately attacked the lab leak, saying it's conspiracy. Let's go through it. The Washington Post, the New York Times, the Daily Beast, the Atlantic Magazine, CNN, MSNBC, Vanity Fair, Twitter, Facebook, on and on and on, attacking anybody who even brought it up. How can they even pretend they know anything when the pandemic had just started?
You know, it didn't take any expertise in any kind of field to join this choir of people attacking anyone who suggested that a lab might have been responsible for this. Now, after Tom Cotton, the senator from Arkansas, came out and said that publicly, you had a Hong Kong journalist, finance journalist, Business Insider, Saudi Arabia reporter, interns, the editor-in-chief of the Daily Beast. Everyone got to jump on that train and say he was anti-science, he was anti-racist, he was racist and anti-Chinese. But really, the perfect encapsulation I found of this at the time was a young man named Daniel Funk, who had graduated in 2017 from college. He'd gone to a Google-funded journalism school after that, where they'd placed him at Poynter, which is in charge of checking facts. From there, he fact-checked what you just pointed out was an unknowable thing, where the disease came from, said it was false, and they later had to retract that report. But people like Daniel, they never get held to account. So instead, from there, he got promoted to USA Today, where he became a fact-checker, and today he leads AFP's fact-checking department.
Wow, that's
amazing. These people just get to decide what's right and what's wrong.
The New York Times even reported that this was racist to say it leaked. Washington Post fact-checker Glenn Kessler also attacked it. You know, it's like this is the only latest media narrative proven to fall apart. That masks do not work to stop the spread. 15 days to stop the spread did not work. Vaccine mandates did not work. Dr. Fauci now says in a co-authored study in January, COVID vaccines don't work, they're ineffective. So more and more we're seeing media narratives fall apart.
Imagine trying to take this tact that it is racist to suggest that a lab that works on this virus could have potentially leaked this virus, and it was not racist to say that Chinese people were eating filthy cave bats in markets that were illegal, and that's how the disease spread. Apparently that was the more accepting line. All of this kind of passed just basic common sense, the sort of things that you would look around and say, maybe I don't need to mask up in my home. Maybe my child still can get an education. Maybe the Wuhan Virology Institute for the study of this exact disease is responsible for this leak. But common sense went out the window with politicization.
All right, Chris Bedford, thanks for joining us. We'll have you back on again soon. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay.